Dear students, in this video you will learn about V curves and inverted V curves, synchronous condensers, disadvantages of low power factor. First we will see V curves and inverted V curves. In previous video we have seen about various types of excitations: under excitation, over excitation, critical excitation, normal excitation. Excitation is depends on creating magnetic flux inside the induction inside the synchronous motor. Okay. So, synchronous motor will have two types of windings: field winding, armature winding. Field winding is connected to the DC supply. So, once the DC supply is connected to the field winding, magnetic flux will be produced. According to the magnetic flux, so here excitations are classified various types. Okay. So, here excitation is varied from very low, that is called under excitation. Excitation is varied from high, that is called over excitation. Then the current IA is decreases because maximum at unity power factor. So, then again increases. So, when motor is under over excitation, the value of the current IA is decreased, power factor will be increased. So, but initially current will be lagging in nature because it is power factor will be equal to unity. So, based on the excitation, so we can increase, we can decrease the induced EMF. So, in this figure you can see, so what is the excitation, how it is varies. So, here in critical cos pi is equal to 1, in critical condition cos pi is equal to 1. So, in this case, the current and VPH will be in phase. When the over excitation comes, current will be leading position. So, here we can see, so leading position IA into cos pi is constant. When under excitation, the power factor will be in lagging position. So, we can see the lagging currents. Okay. So, excitation can be increased by increasing the field current passing through the field winding of the synchronous motor. Excitation we can increase by current flow passing through the field winding inside the synchronous motor. So, in this graph we have seen IA against IA is current drawn from the armature winding and IF is the field current. So, it is plotted for invert V curves. So, V curves are plotted IA versus IF. So, we can see next slide the graphs, and the graphs are looks like V, that is what these graphs we are calling as a V curves. Next one, power factor versus, so power factor versus IA, if you draw we will get inverted V curves. So, if you draw IA versus IF, so we will get the V curves. If you draw power factor cos pi versus IF, we will get the inverted V curves. So, next slide you can see that V and inverted V curves, how it is drawn. Such curves obtained by plotted power factor against IF. So, inverted V curves are plotted against cos pi versus IF. Okay. So, now we will see the V curves and inverted V curves in graph, in this graph. So, first diagram shows the V curves and second diagram shows the inverted V curves. So, why we are calling these graphs V and inverted V curves is, so the shape of the curves are looks like a V and inverted V, that is what the curves are V and inverted V curves. So, V curves drawn IA versus IF. So, IA is y axis, IF is in x axis. So, we can see the no load, off load, full load. So, here also we can see the under excitation and over excitation. In under excitation, so when IF is increases, IA is decrease, and over excitation IF is increases, IA will increase, armature current will increase. So, similarly you can draw inverted V curves, power factor versus IF. Power factor we have taken y axis and IF we have taken in x axis. For lagging power factor, for lagging condition, power factor is lagging condition, IF increases, power factor also will increase up to certain level, up to unity power factor. IF increases, power factor will decrease. So, you can see in these graphs. So, we in our lab, electrical machines lab 2, so we have this experiment. So, there we will conduct experiment and also we will observe these curves from the various readings. Okay. So, next one, synchronous condenser. So, synchronous condenser is used to improve the power factor of the system. So, the advantage of the synchronous condenser is, so it is used to increase the power factor of the system. So, in generally we have induction motors. So, induction motors are produces lagging power factor, synchronous motors will produce the leading power factor. Okay. So, to improve the power factor, so we can use synchronous condenser capacitors. So, synchronous condenser also acts like a capacitor. So, here synchronous motor is over excited, it takes leading current, leading power factor current. If the synchronous motor is on no load, the load angle will be is very less, very small, and it is over excited. So, induced EMF is more than the supply voltage. Okay. Then power factor angle will increase almost up to 90 degrees. So, when the power factor angle increases, power factor will be decreased. The motor runs with almost 0 leading power factor condition. So, you can see in this figure. So, when the angle between current and voltage is equal to 90 degrees, cos pi is equal to 0. The power factor will be equal to 0. Okay. So, its characteristics is similar to a normal capacitor. Synchronous conductor also we can take it as a capacitor. So, these characteristics are similar. So, which takes leading power factor current. So, when the over excited synchronous motor operates under no load condition. So, no load condition is called synchronous motor, synchronous condenser or synchronous capacitor. So, this is a property due to which synchronous motor is used as a phase advancer or as power improvement device. Okay. Next one, disadvantages of low power factor. So, disadvantages. So, power factor is a main important quantity in power system. So, based on the power factor, power will be calculated. So, in various industries, so various companies, so we can observe, so induction type motor, induction motors we can observe. So, induction motors will produce the lagging power factor. So, this power factor is lags, then total power will be decreases. So, wastage of power will be increases. So, true power will be decrease and wastage power will be increase, reactive power will be increase and true power will be decrease. To improve the power factor, so we are using capacitors, also we are using synchronous condensers. So, here the lighting and heating loads are supplied through transformers. So, induction motors and transformers draws lagging current from the supply. The overall power factor is low and lagging in nature. So, here we can see the power formula VA cos pi. The power factor is denoted with cos pi. Angle is increases, pi is the power factor angle increases, power factor will decrease, then power will be decrease. Okay. So, this is the disadvantages of low power factor. Power, mainly power, true power will be decreased. So, wastage power will be increased. Okay. Right. So, this is about V curves and inverted V curves, synchronous condenser and disadvantages of low power factor. In next video, we will see use of synchronous condenser in power factor improvement, hunting in synchronous motor, use of damper windings to prevent hunting. Okay. So, these are the topics we will see in next video. Thank you everyone.